Hey there, everybody. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. I got back to my new laptop, so hopefully it's working again, the microphone. So, yeah, anyways, just a general overview on how it's gonna basically go. We're gonna be doing your guys' generals. I'm bringing back the Kippers now. All right, and then we're gonna do your guys' love using the mystical medleys, your finances and career using once again the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and then to do your guys' oracle, we're gonna bring back the creativity oracle deck. All right, and I'm also gonna use the booklet for additional messages as well too. All right, and I'm gonna be shuffling live. That way, I can give you guys some additional messages that I get. All right. So let's see for Aries. By the way, if I'm sniffling or if it looks like I'm weeping, I'm not. It's because my mom is cooking and she's cooking with onions. So, yeah, it is what it is. All right. Some of you guys, going on to your guys' generals, I'm getting some of you guys might have to travel, especially those of you that have like a mistress or had a wife. It doesn't have to be gender specific, but I'm just saying that because I pulled up the main female card and on the back we have judgment. So some of you guys specifically, if you guys were dealing with a feminine energy or somebody that like identifies as a female, I'm kind of getting that there might be a I'm getting that there might be a return of that person, whether you guys like it or not. Like, I'm literally getting, especially those of you guys that had like a distant connection in the past or whatever, I'm not getting this to be a new connection. I'm getting this to be like some sort of older past connection you guys might have dealt with or recently dealt with, but I'm getting there to be a person that's coming back. And I'm getting that whoever it is, it's somebody that you guys first of all dealt with in the past. This could be somebody from a distance. And I'm also getting it's somebody, I think it's already somebody that you already have an idea about. You know what I mean? Like you already got an idea of what kind of person this is. Like you already placed your own judgment on the type of person it is. And it's somebody that you guys basically know, or somebody that's been like a major priority in your life, or somebody that you guys have been thinking about as of lately. So for those of you guys that are waiting for a particular person to like send you a message or for you guys to visit, I'm mostly getting them visiting you, but it could be switched around. Take it if it resonates. I'm getting there to be somebody going on the distant, taking like a leap of faith or going on the distance to go and talk to them or see somebody is what I'm getting here. So for some of you guys, expect some sort of visitor or traveler or guest or something like that. All right. This is very specific, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, but we all know how it is with the Kippers, right? What is going on here? Once again, it's bringing up about that same person. Look at that main female in reverse. This is somebody that you guys had like a bad. This is somebody that you guys thought very negative of about. Some of you guys, some of the people that are very close to you or your family didn't really approve of this person, is what I'm getting here. For those of you, some of you guys in my resonate, I'm getting that whatever this situation that you guys had with this person, it's not coming to an end. There's going to be a resurfacing of this person, of this situation, is what I'm getting here. I don't get it to be somebody older than you. I'm getting it somebody to be at least your age or younger. Is what I'm getting here. There is somebody that somebody disapprove of. Not I'm not only getting it to be you having like a bad view on this person, but why do I get the people that you're very close to also had a bad view on this person as well? For some of you guys, it doesn't even have to be something regarding to relationship wise, right? For some of you guys, I'm getting it to be also kind of be like a family member, like somebody might have been kicked out of the house, for example, like a family member of yours that might have been kicked out of the house, maybe for some particular reason. I don't know, right? And I'm getting that, like, be aware of this person coming back, or you not it not being the last time you've seen this person. I'm getting there to be a person coming back because there's a particular issue or situation that needs to be resolved. And I'm getting it something regarding with the family. So I'm getting some of you guys needed to like have some sort of family conversation, or there's some things, personal things that need to be said. For example, for some of you guys that have been trying to avoid a specific topic with this person, I'm getting that to be coming back in. So basically, all the skeletons that have been in the closet is coming out, is what I'm getting here. So no secrets is going to be kept. Whoa. Okay, what is this? Thief card. What is this in regarding to? So be careful of those of you guys that know that you guys have to pay your fees. In general though, I do want to say be careful on who you guys give your money to or lend your money to, or just in general. Like if you even have to pay for like a certain corporation or whatever, it doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if you guys owe them that person back or you like loaned money from them in the past. Whatever the situation is, if you are in a situation or position where you need to give some sort of money or whatever, or there's some they're expecting money off of you, I would say make sure you guys double check. For example, if like they're asking for like a certain amount of money that you owe them, make sure you guys double check and check to make sure that that's exactly the amount that you owe them, because I feel like with the thief card they might try to like pull something with you, if you know what I'm saying, right? Especially if it's like a big corporation or a business or something like that. I don't know what it is, but I'm getting it has something to do with like you guys possibly like owing them something. It's something that you guys are expecting. So it's not something that's like coming out of the blue. In general though, I do want you guys to be careful and making sure that like it's the exact amount that you guys owe them and they're not trying to like rob off of you guys, if that makes any sense. With the privileged lady in the back. In general, I'm getting kind of like your guys' finances to be going. If you guys aren't financially afloat, I do see that happening. Like for those of you guys that aren't financially independent, I do see that happening for you guys. In general, I just see you guys financially afloat. Some of you guys could get like a raise or promotion if that's what you guys are looking for, is kind of what I'm getting here. Let's go on to your guys' love. All right, let's see here. Somebody can't make a decision on you is what I'm getting here, or somebody can't make a decision to save their life. Why am I getting it to be this person to be somebody you guys already know? Going to the person that you guys are thinking about, right? I'm gonna go to you guys for a second. Some of you guys, there might have been a particular person, whoever it is that you guys have in mind. Some of you guys got tired of waiting for this person, or like, so I'm getting some of you guys throwing in the towel, giving up on the situation because you guys are seeing that it's hopeless. Because it's like no matter how hard you try to like put in the effort or like uplift the situation or the relationship, it's like you're carrying everything and they're not, and they're taking like a whole bunch of time or like unnecessary time to make a decision on everything, is kind of what I'm getting here. And like every time they always try to find a reason, or like it seems like they always try to find a reason to like keep the situation stagnant. I would say like intuitively what I'm getting here, I think you guys are doing the right thing by moving on, because I feel like there might be something way better out there for you. But let's see. For those of you guys that do have a specific person in mind, going more deeper into this, let's see. Could be a Leo, could also be a water. I also am getting Virgo here. So those could be very significant. Let me see. This person has a very hard time emotionally open up. Some of you guys might wonder if this person is just very shy, or if they, are purposely trying to act coy and or aloof. But in general, I'm just getting that that's just the way how this person really is. This person probably doesn't even go out much, might be a homebody, somebody that's has a very hard time expressing their emotions, is what I'm getting here. Why do I feel like that somehow like it has something to do with their childhood wounds, if that makes any sense? Because with the Sun card, we have this child that's riding the horse, right? And that always represents to me like, fond memories or childhood like memories, right? The good old times, right? Kind of like that Six of Cups energy. And with the King of Cups, it's kind of also like doubling down on what I basically just said, right? So it's like all about the emotions, the feelings, and things like that is what I'm getting here. So it's like this, I wouldn't be surprised if this person was like emotionally wounded, like in their childhood or something like that, which is causing them to act very distant is what I'm getting here, especially with their emotions, very closed off with their emotions. I don't know why you guys needed to know it, but I'm guessing some of you guys needed clarification with this person on who this person is. Let's see. How do they feel about you? Hmm. They don't see you to be necessarily closed off, or you don't try to necessarily close off from them, but I feel like you guys also give off the vibe to them, at least, because this is going into what they feel about you, that you are keeping your options open, whether you guys realize it or not. I think this person might have some sort of trust issues as well too, because deep down they feel like that. Why do I feel like that this person, like, no matter how hard you try, like, even if you do try to convince them that you're not with somebody or you're looking for somebody, that they still have this kind of lingering thought or feeling that you probably are like keeping your options open or something like that, because it's beneath the hermit as well too. So it's like, especially during the times when they're alone or by themselves, they still constantly reminisce or think about this, like whether if you do have other options and things like that, is kind of what I'm getting here. They do realize that they need to be emotionally vulnerable and open up. Let me see. How do you guys feel about this person? Let's see. You guys don't want to make any you guys don't want to offer anything to this person. You guys are not going to make any moves until they do something, because there's a lack of balance between you two. Some of you guys thought that this person might have been like, I don't like to use these specific tags or names or place them because it can lead to like toxic relationships, but some of you guys might have thought this person to be like your twin flame or your like ultimate soulmate, right? Like your match. um but it's just that you don't like the way how they all the time keep being stagnant. You don't like how they all the time try to stop themselves from revealing more of their emotions or expressing more. It's like they have some sort of there it's like they have this sort of barrier on, or like a reason on why they can't, like, express themselves, or there's something that's stopping them, is kind of what I'm getting here. But basically what I'm getting here is you guys are not going to open up unless this person comes back in and like gives you back, the effort that you guys put in, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here, because the lack of balance, lack of cooperation, mostly in expressing emotions and feelings. Somebody here needs to be more expressive, and I'm getting it to be this side. There's no question about it. They need to be more emotionally vulnerable and expressive. I don't feel like that they've always been like this, whether you guys realize it or not. I don't know why it's going into their childhood. I really try not to go deep into these kinds of things, but I feel like that they weren't always like this. For some of you guys, I needed to know they're not like that. They just developed that habit over time due to some sort of childhood wounds. And so they ended up closing off. But in the past, they were usually very much more open about their emotions and things like that, is what I'm getting here. Let me see. Okay, what is the overall outcome between you two? See. Well, I am seeing some sort of forward movement, some sort of clarity. So I see you guys being happy that there is some sort of forward movement and clarity, but I don't get you guys being overall that happy. I feel like there is going to be some karma bringing up to them, and I feel like they're going to realize that they did you guys wrong, and therefore they're going to come back. So I do see you guys getting the satisfaction of them probably returning the amount of effort that you guys had put into the relationship. But as for anything that is beyond that, right, I don't see it happening. Like, for example, if you guys were expecting like a full-fledged relationship or something very special to develop between you two, I don't really get that necessarily. And if it's not that, I'm just getting it, it's not going to be in the way that you guys like. So for those of you guys that have expectations on how this person should go through with this situationship, right, with you two, you guys can just throw that plan out the window, all right? So because I don't feel like they're meeting your expectations. It doesn't say specifically whether or not you guys are gonna be in a relationship or not. I feel like that determines on your guys' preference, your guys' free will. But in general, I'm just seeing like you guys not very really happy. In fact, I see you guys possibly like losing feelings or your enthusiasm for that person later on over time is what I'm getting here. So I wouldn't be surprised if you find another person that's way better than this person. What about for those of you guys that are single? First of all, you guys aren't so perfect either, is what I have to say here. Some of you guys need to some of you guys need to be more vulnerable with your emotions as well too. Whether you guys realize it or not, I feel like you guys also give off this kind of aloof, cold-like energy as well too, or somebody that is afraid to open up. At least that's how other people view you. Queen of Cups, you appear as if like you don't even want to do anything in regarding to emotions. You don't want anything regarding to love, or even if it is, you're not gonna be the one that's gonna want to make the move. It's like I ain't gonna make a move, but if someone else does, then yeah, I might consider putting in the effort and things like that. But in general, I don't see you guys being very open to expressing it. Interesting. Let's go more into this. You know what's crazy, Aries? I see you guys being a commitment. If you guys don't believe in marriage or whatever, I see you guys in some sort of commitment, all right? Whether that's with a ring on the finger or not, all right? So, um, and the best part is they're not like those toxic exes that you guys had in the past. Some of you guys, this person might be older than you. They could work in like an educational field as well too, or they could be somebody very intellectual, very wise. I'm also getting that how else you guys will know this person is if they have like air in their chart or they have this kind of personality like an air sign is kind of what I'm getting here. I see you guys being in a long-term relationship and possibly having a family if that's what you guys want and it's not a toxic person. But at the very end of the day, it's like it depends on your guys' decision because I don't see you guys being very open to expressing your guys' emotions. Let me see. Some of you guys could literally miss out on a very good option with your guys' closed off energy. So, and I know it's really difficult for a lot of people to hear that because, there are a lot of people that have been through a lot of relationship and pain in the past and they're afraid to go through it again. But, the more you keep closing yourself off, the more you're going to miss that, you could be like your guys' dream partner that you guys always wished for with a star. Anything you could have wanted and things like that could have been in that one person if you guys just give it a chance. Look at that Four of Cups. There will be a possibly a good option coming in, but I see you guys choosing to possibly avoid it. It's like this universe is granting you this person, but due to your guys' past and the issue, past issues that you guys had in the past, it's like you guys are refusing to open up, is what I'm getting here. If you guys don't end up being in a relationship or whatever, I see you guys possibly focusing on finances. So I see that happening. Like if you guys choose, I don't know why it's giving me this option of your guys' finances, but basically if you guys choose to ignore this option or whatever, I see you guys mostly focusing on finances. Otherwise, I see you guys potentially missing out an opportunity. I know that is very blunt and straightforward, but I I really just tell it like it is. I mean, like I said, it's up to you guys. It's your guys' own free will and choice. This tarot is not set in stone, so at least you guys know right now, right? Okay, going into your guys' career and finances. Since it did pick up on the finances, let's see what it has for you. Like I did mention before, I was kind of getting like you guys having some sort of up levelment in your guys' finances and career. So whatever you guys are at or whatever stage you guys are in right now, I see like you guys going like up a level, if that makes any sense. So some of you guys like a raise, promotion, possibly, maybe starting your own business. Let's see. Some of you guys might some of you guys might feel very drained or feel like you guys have some sort of creativity block. If you guys do have feel a little bit drained or you have like some sort of creativity block or whatever, or you guys just don't feel that much in the high spirits, go outside for a little bit. Like you guys don't literally have to go out in nature or anything like that. But like for some of you guys, like let's just say for example, you guys are an author, right? You guys write your own novel, start your own novel, write your own book, right? And you guys end up like having some sort of creativity block, or like you guys just don't feel very confident in your guys' book. Try to go out for a little bit, like maybe not into a nature park, but maybe go out somewhere where you guys usually don't go, because I feel like you guys will start unlocking your guys' creativity, like that kind of like that saying where it's like, when people start getting like these great creative ideas like in the shower, and it's mostly because you're going through like a state. I don't know if it's like an alpha or a beta type of state where you are bringing your creativity on, and that you get your ideas much more better from there. So it's like go to an area, like it doesn't have to be like it doesn't even have to be the recommendations I recommended you, but it could also be like maybe go and like meditate for a little bit, like go into your zone, your quiet space, and like it will help you with your guys' creativity and things like that. And it doesn't even have to be anything required like in the creativity field, right? Like if you guys work in like an office or whatever, right? Maybe take some time off, because I feel like you guys will like regain your guys' energy a little bit, if that makes any sense. Get your guys' mojo back. Let's see here. But basically, it's asking you guys to go out of your guys' comfort zone just for a little bit. Let me see here. For those of you guys that are in a job right now, let's see. Yeah. So for those of you guys that if there is anything regarding to competition within your guys' work, so for example, if you guys are wanting to get like a raise or a promotion in your guys' job or wherever you guys are working at, or if you guys want to stand out, you guys will get that. I do see you guys winning over the competition and you guys standing out from above everyone else. That's kind of what I'm getting here with the Empress and the Five Swords. And then we also have the Strength. I feel like for those of you guys that need advice, I feel like the best way you guys can do it is be bold. All right, show your leadership qualities. Also, show a little bit of your nurturing side, not in a way where it's like you know how to take care of a baby or a child or whatever, right? But I mean, like, show to your guys's like manager, show to your guys' boss like how nurturing you are when it comes to like projects, when it comes to like these not just major big projects, but like small projects and assignments and things like that, like how much you truly put in the effort and you guys care. Also show your guys' leadership skills, your guys' courage. It's gonna shine very bright, and the people are gonna start noticing that. Is kind of what I'm getting here. The people around you are gonna start noticing that. Is kind of what I'm getting here. Also, I want to say this just randomly came out. Also, try to dress very well too, because I feel like it's gonna make you stand out. Like your appearance and the way how you guys dress, or like just even your guys' like aura and your energy, the way how you guys present yourself is gonna make you guys stand out from everyone else as well too. I don't know why you guys needed to know that, but that's what I got here. It's kind of what I'm getting here. What about for those of you guys that are self-employed? If you guys haven't considered collaborating with other people, I would suggest you guys do so. Like teamwork makes the dream work, right? It's kind of like what a lot of people say nowadays, right? I'm kind of getting so for those of you guys that have your guys' own business or you guys are self-employed, I'm seeing you guys being in the spotlight, and like I'm not seeing you guys just being in the spotlight, but like you guys being a spotlight like around your guys' community is kind of what I'm getting here, and I see you guys saving very well. So for those of you guys that aren't saving very well right now, make sure you guys start doing so. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Some of you guys might also have some sort of issues with confidence as well too, because you guys feel like that if the business or the where you guys work at might be kind of like financially draining for you guys, I would suggest you guys start saving up more is kind of what I'm getting here. And also don't forget to take some breaks and like celebrate your guys' accomplishments and things like that. Like if you guys have hit a milestone in your guys' business or whatever you guys are self-employed at, right? Make sure you guys also like celebrate your guys' accomplishments and things like that is kind of what I'm getting. Set up some sort of like events as well too, like or limited edition kind of sales or like maybe clearance sales or whatever. I don't know where you guys are working at, right? So for all of you guys it's going to be different, but like set up, make something very extravagant or something different, and I feel like it's what's going to make you guys stand out more is kind of what I'm getting here. You guys getting more publicity as well too, especially for those of you guys that feel like that things have been in a standstill. It's really asking you guys to like switch up your guys' routine. And it also would be better if you guys like maybe like it, you don't have to get people to like, work for you, but it is kind of nice to like bounce some sort of idea. So like maybe gather your friends, your family, and like ask them, and like you guys can brainstorm, bounce some off like ideas off of each other on like what are some great like events or like activities to like get you guys more, you know, like views or get you guys like more seen or like however your guys' business is, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. What about for those of you guys that are unemployed? Okay, so for those of you guys that are unemployed, you guys are really struggling right now and keeping everything financially afloat. With the Five of Pentacles, it does talk about you guys going through some sort of feeling left out in the cold, feeling almost hopeless and things like that. But if you look up, there's a church nearby, and that church is able to help this woman and this guy to like, find some sort of sanctuary, right? To find some sort of hope and things like that. So it's like also asking you guys that even though you guys are like probably hitting rock bottom right now, right? It's asking you guys not to give up and keep persevering. There might be some people as well too. I'm kind of getting like family or friends. Be careful of the people that are close to you because I feel like that they're also having some sort of effect on your guys' self-esteem. They might like, even if you guys don't have anything, even if you guys aren't a millionaire, it doesn't matter. There are still people that are energy vampires and they will still feed off of your energy just so that they can get like more energy and things like that off of you. And some people, as weird as it sounds, they like the idea of other people suffering. I know, very that doesn't sound right, but it is. Some people like, seeing other people suffer, right? Or seeing other people miserable. And there are people that are like that. So it's asking you guys that no matter what is happening, be careful of like what type of information you're getting, especially people that are very close to you, because there are people that, will put you down. And sometimes you have to stand up for yourself, all right? And stand up for what you guys believe. What's gonna sound crazy, all right, is that you guys are gonna be given a second chance, all right, and we're gonna see what that second chance is. Also, more importantly, what's going to help you guys in better getting that second chance if you guys start saving up, even if it's just a couple of pennies, all right? A couple of pennies a day, you guys don't know how much it can get you, all right? With just a couple of pennies a day, you guys can make up like about at the end of the month, like depending how much you guys are saving, you guys could make it up to $100, and that $100 could actually, lead to something that you guys might put to invest, right? Or like to start your own company with just only that amount of money, right? So you never know. Some people, like especially The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, he literally started off with only just $7, and look at where he's at right now, right? He's like the one of the top celebrities of all time. But anyways, instead of me bragging about celebrities, right? Basically what I'm trying to say is that you guys will be given a second chance, but it's also depending on you guys. Like you guys can't just be sitting back and relaxing waiting for things to happen. You guys also need to put in the work. You guys need to also like, no matter what happens, even if the universe is throwing curveballs at you, obstacles, or you're experiencing challenges, that you are standing up against them and you're continuing to fight on, because the more you keep fighting on, the more the universe is going to see that like you guys are very serious about doing this, and the more you guys are going to be granted like almost another extra life, right? If that makes any sense. All right. So in regarding to finances in general, what do you have? Okay, so for those of you guys with finances, you guys are going to be able to like, for those of you guys that have been working really hard, like especially like physical labor, things like that, um I'm getting some of you guys being able to like spend some money or put your money to like maybe getting like a massage. It doesn't have to be something physical, could also be like a therapist or things like that, because we also do have the Three of Swords in reversed. So to me, whatever it is that you guys have been physically or mentally struggling with, I'm seeing you guys being able to like spend your guys' finances, or you guys use your guys' finances to like kind of like relax, recover, and things like that. So I see that happening for some of you guys. It could literally be as simple as like a road trip or a vacation you guys are going to, and I see you guys being able to recover and do something. For some of you guys, it could be as something that you guys always wanted. For example, if you guys always wanted to go to a massage parlor, right, or like get your nails done, I see you guys being able to do that with the finances that you guys have. And it also is a reminder for you guys to also like, don't forget to take breaks, right? Because sometimes we get overwhelmed and things like that, and we deserve a little treat once in a while. And why not, like, relax and like rejuvenate? Some of you guys also, I don't know why, but with the water and the star cards also getting like water, so some of you guys could also try maybe getting like bath salts. I personally don't like using them, that's just my personal opinion, but I heard for other people that it works very well, like going near the ocean, or like using going into taking some sort of bath salts or things like that, going use and like relaxing in the bathtub. Some of you guys might prefer seawater or whatever, right? But basically that's kind of what I'm getting here. So, and temperance is also a symbol of whatever effort you guys put in, you guys will get in return, all right? So don't forget to like make sure you guys are also putting in the effort, kind of like the justice card, but it's also asking you guys to not only just keep things in balance, but mix things in between as well too, right? And once again, water, right? So it's asking you guys to anything regarding to water, right? So I feel like that's going to be really helpful for you guys. All right, now let's go and end off your guys' reading with the oracle cards, all right? And I know this has been a little bit of a long reading. I'll try to keep it much more shorter this time. I tried to do it under 30 minutes, but it is what it is, right? Okay. Holy cow. Okay, so we got two cards. Let's pull out one more card here. Let's see. Okay. Wow, the oracles really have something to say to you guys. All right, let's see what this is. Don't forget, I'm also reading from the book as well too. Yeah, I'm gonna be, if you haven't checked my if you haven't checked my description down below, it gives you like the schedule of when I do them. I start by going with the fire signs, and then the air, and then water, and then after that the end is earth signs. So today I'm going to be doing 3 videos, and then tomorrow I'll do the other 3 like based on the element. So I'm not going to be doing Virgo right now. You're gonna have to wait, unfortunately. And plus, like, you only get 3 notifications per live, so it's like if I do the other ones, nobody's gonna get notified, and that isn't really fair. I don't do personals. You have to contact me through my personal email, or you can contact me through my like link tree or through my Instagram, and that's how you can get a personal reading from me. So if you were hoping to get a personal reading from me right here, I'm sorry, but I don't do that right now because this is a collective reading. Okay, so let's see. We have happy accident. Fortunate accidents can act as guides to edit and be open to where you should go next. Happy accidents. Let's go and check it out. 61. The happy accident card is an indication. Hold up, let me so you guys can see it as well too. Is an indication that the solution to your current situation will arise spontaneously through an event that will at first be seen as some kind of a mistake or a failure. These gifts from the muses can be recognized for the blessings that they are only if you're able to not be distracted by what appears by an error, omission, or other annoyance, and instead see these minor irritations as signposts indicating a happy accident may be found right alongside them. Recognizing happy accidents is the clearest sign that you are an artist. Cultivate this ability because it requires that you refrain from harsh judgments and knee jerk, unconscious reactions. When apparent mistakes or failures are identified, staying calm when facing what can easily be seen to be avoidable mistakes is the mark of the master magic maker. So basically, basically it's talking about a blessing in disguise. All right, so whatever sort of like we did talk about that some of you guys will be going through, like especially financial challenges, obstacles and things like that. I do see you guys still persevering, but still, it happens, right? But it's really telling you guys that all it really is just a blessing in disguise. All right, and it's really best to like keep that mindset of, like even though it might seem terrible, you guys might have hit rock bottom or whatever, just know that it was meant for you guys to go through so that something better could happen for you guys. All right, like for example, if you guys ended up getting into a job, right, like you guys just started getting into a job and next thing you know you guys ended up having to leave that job, or something happened with the company and you guys had to like leave, right? Some of you guys, it happened for a reason, like a tower moment, because there's something way better out there for you, and that's just the universe's message, right? And then we have stuck. You may be stuck because you are overly attached to a method or piece. This is number 34. Let's see. I was also kind of getting that to be something regarding to finances and career. I'm just telling you guys my interpretation. It doesn't have to be like specifically finances or career, but from my intuition, I'm kind of getting that that's what it was. So if you guys are like, especially those of you guys that have like your guys' own business, right? Or you guys are self-employed, right? Some of you guys, if you guys feel like you guys are stuck or like whatever you guys are doing, things are not working, it's because you guys are overly attached to a specific method, a routine, or whatever. And sometimes you guys just need to switch it up, right? Like I talked about starting like a maybe like a grand opening, right? If you guys are just starting your business, or maybe like doing some clearance sales, or like some sort of mini activities. Like I've heard some of them that are doing bingo, right? Or some of them that are like doing like events, right? Like or like recently we had like some sort of spring sale, right? Anything. I don't know what your guys' business is, all right? But some examples. So it says here. Oh, got the wrong one. Hold on. Let's see, 34. Okay. So it says here the stuck card can mean problems you are having with your process are the result of you being overly attached to one or more of its components. It is a reminder that creativity takes you on a journey of exploration and you should let it lead you where it wants to take you and in its own time. Being stubborn or closing your mind and heart to alternative approaches or results can cause you to build walls of resistance right in the middle of your road to progress. The best way to deal with being stuck is to stop grasping the process so tightly and relinquish control, even if only for a few minutes, so that the new ideas can arise and be considered. Don't be afraid to ask for help. If you have asked about selling a project, this card means you're stuck with it for now. Didn't I get the energy of like some sort of project, or like you guys having your own business? I don't know. I feel like that's kind of weird that it resonates. All right, now on to partnership. Once you have decided to walk your path in partnership, you must put the relationship first. Once again, it's like a lot of things regarding to finances and career. So some of you guys might even consider like getting into a partnership if that resonates, or like collaborating. Like I know nowadays a lot of people are doing a lot of collabs with other people. So it says here the partnership card is an indication that you need to consider taking on one or more equal partners to best manifest the outcome of your desire. If this applies to your situation, then a legal partnership needs to be formed. Partners must put the partnership first ahead of personal interests. If a partnership is needed but fear prevents it from being formed, then this card is a reminder. It can also be a reminder that when a creative work is produced for an audience, the audience should be considered an equal partner in the process. Far too many artists who want their work to be appreciated by others treat the creative process as a lonely explanation of their inner being, not caring if anyone wants to know about it, and are then surprised that those with whom they try to share or sell their work do not get it. All right. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Hopefully that was really helpful. Hopefully you guys like the extra stuff because that took way too much time more than needed. But if it's worth it for you guys, then I'm happy to do it. Right. So once again, that's what I have for you, Aries. Hopefully you guys liked it. You guys found it to be very informative and helpful. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right. Take care.